So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you first. So we're going to go over using the lead gen tool, which I'll show you what that is, to put it on your website. So yeah, if you're a CloudCMA user currently, you're going to log into your CloudCMA account, which looks like this, and you are going to navigate to the lead gen tool, which is under settings. So you're going to go ahead and click on settings, and then you're going to go along here and you're going to click on lead gen. So it's pretty simple, which is one of the reasons why I like CloudCMA so much. Not a lot of options, not a lot of places to get fouled up. So once you go to settings, lead gen, you're going to see a couple of options. You have two major options. One is to actually just use the link to go to the What's My Home Worth lead gen tool, and I'm going to just copy this so you can actually see what it looks like if you're not a CloudCMA user. So when you access just the link, it brings you to a CloudCMA generated hosted page that you own, and you know you own it because this string of numbers here is unique to you, the user, and it allows people to go ahead and get a quick free report. When they access this link or this page and they request a free report, you then get an email from CloudCMA saying, hey, you have a new lead. They requested a report. Here's their name. Here's their email address. So it's very, very simple. I like it a lot. It actually does give something valuable back to the person. So hopefully it encourages them to either share it or use it more than once or to reach out to you or whatever. So you could just use this link. You could put it in an email. You could put it in your email signature if you wanted, or wherever else you wanted to do it. You could even post it on Facebook. A better way, in my opinion, to use the lead gen tool is to use the button and to actually put a button on your website, because then you can post the link to where this lives on your website. They can access the free report tool, but they also get redirected to your website. So the way you do that is by using this little, it's not really a widget, it's a little bit of script. So one thing you do have to make sure that whatever website you put it on supports scripts. And if not, then you would have to use just the link. But I'm going to show you how to use this. So if you go to, let's say, your vow site, which I think I just signed out of by accident. Of course I did. No, I didn't. Here we go. So if you go up into, let's just say you're going to use it on your vow site, which you can do it on both. Log into your MLS account, go to Tools, Virtual Office Web. And so I did it a couple different ways. So we're on Todd's vow site. So I actually used just the link, and I took a screenshot of the page, right? And I put it on his vow site like this. And I'll show you the live site, what it looks like. So it works the same either way that you do it. Just wanted to show you. So here's his live site. If I click on What's Your Home Worth, like I'm going to get a report, it brings me to that page, which is his CloudCMA page. The other way to do it is to actually create a page within your vow site. And now I'm now navigating back to the back end of the vow site, which you can see is the editing side because you can see all the editing tools. And you could create a page. So if you create a page, you could name it, get a free report now, whatever you want. Go ahead and save that page. So this is the create a new page link. Go ahead and click save. New page created. So I'm going to go ahead and access get a free report now on his vow site. And you'll see that there's a couple default things that happen here. Page header, you can edit, but I just like to get rid of it because I don't really like page headers, so I got rid of that. Hit save. So now I'm going to go to where I'm going to put that script in. I actually am not 100% sure that vow sites support scripts, so we're going to discover this together. So under section 1, I'm going to click edit, And what you absolutely have to do is to change it from rich text, which just means you're typing in text and displaying text on a page, to HTML, because we're actually going to put some HTML code in here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that, click OK. So now it brings up the place where I can actually edit code. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky, not too bad though. So where you want to put the button, you're going to have to sort of identify that spot. So you might want to write a little bit of text, like feel free to, obviously you want to make it better text than what I'm doing. Use the button below to get a free market report instantly. Contact me, whatever you want to write. Now, whatever you want to write. I know that's spelled wrong. Then I'm going to just hit enter, and I'm going to write insert here. Excuse me, insert here. And this is where we're going to put the code. The way that you're going to have to put the code in is to put the code over the word insert in the actual HTML portion of this window, which sounds confusing, but I'm recording this so you can watch it over and over again. So I'm going to go back to CloudCMA. I'm going to copy this script. I'm going to copy it to my clipboard. Then I'm going to go back to my Val site. So I'm back in the window where I'm going to edit that button, where I'm going to insert that button. And I'm going to go down here and toggle to HTML. Right now we're in design mode, so it's creating the HTML for us. I'm going to go ahead and click on the HTML mode. And where it says insert, right, we wrote insert, I'm going to actually highlight it and paste that script in there. Now we're going to see if it actually supports script. So that's why we had to put the insert where the design button is. Doesn't support script. All right, so now we know. ValSite doesn't support script, but I'm going to show you a different way to do it using just that link, which is what I did on Todd's page. That's how you would do it on your website too, which I will go over again. So on your ValSite, as it stands, it doesn't actually support script. So we're going to have to do a similar method using the link. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on Edit Section 1. Change it to HTML again, because this is where I want to place the button. So I'm going to type whatever I want to type, free report now. And now what we're going to do, instead of inserting the script, we're actually going to put a picture and have that picture link to our lead gen page. So one way to do it would be to go to your lead gen page. I'm going to use the snipping tool. If you're not familiar with that, I can show you how to do that. So it's right in my start button. That's where I placed it. Snipping tool, and I'm going to actually take a picture of this page. New. There's the picture. It's got my join.me stuff on there. Ignore that. I'm going to save the picture as lead gen, something I remember on my desktop. I'm going to go back to my ValSite where I'm editing that page, right? I changed it to HTML. Now I'm going to insert a picture. Oh, we have to upload the picture. I'm going to insert a picture into the gallery. So I'm going to choose a file. Browsing for that screenshot I just did. Open. There it is. Right here. I'm going to insert it into my page. Now we need to link this image to the actual page where the report is generated. So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to, where did I put the link? There it is. I'm going to link it, create a link to the page link, which is this right here. So we created a new page on our ValSite. We called it Get a Free Report Now. Navigated to that page, went to where we're going to insert this information into Section 1, changed it to HTML because you have to. Took a screenshot of this page, of this picture here. Put the screenshot on the page of of my vow site. Sorry, I'm choking. Now we're going to link that picture to the actual link of the page where you can generate your report. So I'm going to copy this whole string right here, which is my page for my lead gen. That's in the back end here, right? It's right here. So now I'm going to hyperlink this, insert the link where I want that picture to go. You don't have to do those settings, but I am. Hit OK, hit save. So now you've created a page that's called Get a Free Report Now. It has just a screenshot on it, but that screenshot is hyperlinked back to the page that is your actual lead gen tool within CloudCMA. Let me see if it published already. So there it is. Obviously, you want to make the text more robust than that, make it more descriptive, or you could just put the screenshot in there. So I created the page. It's called Get a Free Report Now, and when they go to click on enter a property address, it's going to bring them to the live page where they can actually do that. So on your vow site, that's one way to do it. And the cool thing about that is once you create this page, you can take this link of the actual page within your vow site, and you can post that on social media. So you're giving people something. It's your tool within CloudCMA, a lead gen tool, but it's also hosted on your website, so they can do other things after they've accessed this link, after they've accessed this page on your website. So if you posted that link on Facebook, maybe they came here, maybe they generated a report, but now they've also been exposed to your whole website. So they can sign up for automatic emails, they can contact you, they can search for property, whatever. So if you don't have another website, you can still use that lead gen tool within your vow site. What we discovered is it doesn't support script, so you have to actually use an image, a picture of that lead gen tool, and hyperlink that lead gen tool to the link within CloudCMA, your custom lead gen tool link. And again, if you didn't get that, just rewatch the video once we publish it, or you can schedule a meeting with me and we can go over that. I'm going to show you now how to put the button within a website that actually supports scripts, I think. I'm going to show you how to do it on our website. Okay, so I'm going to show you, if you have a blog formatted website or a WordPress site or anything similar, this is how you're going to do it. So you're going to actually log in to CloudCMA, just like we did, right? You're going to navigate to Settings, then Lead Gen Tool, and we're going to insert a button on our website. So I'm logging into the back end of my website. So if you have a Zillow website or a Playstore website or a regular WordPress website, this is the path that you could take. All right, so I'm going to create a Get a Free Report Now page on my website. So I'm going to navigate to Pages, Add New, and it would work similarly. I know it works very much the same if you have a Zillow site. Playstore is a little bit different, but same idea. Just make sure you create a new page. Title the page, Get a Free Report Now, or whatever you want to call it, maybe something a little bit more engaging, right? And then you're going to also write your text, whatever you want it to say. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put your text, then we're going to write insert, because we're going to put that code on the HTML side of this page. So I'm now going to copy the script, which is a button. It's an interactive button. That's really what that script means. And I'm going to copy it. I'm going to navigate back to my page. There I wrote insert. It's an old trick I learned 1,000 years ago from somebody who wrote HTML. I'm going to go over to the text side, which is the same as the HTML side in WordPress. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I'm going to highlight insert and paste the text over that. I'm going to save it as a draft so I can see it. I'm going to go back to the, so sorry I'm choking, so rude. I'm going to go back to the visual side, which is the design side. Now, you can't see text here, but if it were, you can't see script here, but if it worked and you go to the preview, you should be able to see it. There it is. So you can see how you could build out this page with a button. You could write whatever you wanted, make it more of a call to action. This is, get the latest up-to-date market activity report for your town, find out what your home is worth, contact me if you have any questions, whatever you want to say. But when you use that script, it actually puts a little interactive button on your website, and when you click it, it brings you back to that page again. So either way that you do it is fine. So if you want to do a screenshot and hyperlink that screenshot to the actual link to your page, that's fine. If you want to, Cody has a question. Hold on. Any reason you wouldn't want to use a picture there too? No, absolutely. You can put pictures on that landing. It's called a landing page. So we're basically building a landing page for that lead gen tool. Landing page means it has its own URL. You can use that URL and post it to, wherever you want. You can put it in your signature, send it out as an email. You can post it on Facebook. And when they click that landing page, it brings the user back to a place where they land on that lead gen tool. So yes, you can build out your landing page however you want, as long as it has a link that allows them to get to this property report. I think less is usually more, so maybe you do want to use a picture rather than a lot of text, right? But yes, you could actually put the picture, you could put a button, whichever way you want to do it. So just a reminder, when you're using it on your VOW site, doesn't support that script. The script is putting that custom little nifty button on your actual website. You would actually make a button of your own of sorts by taking that screenshot and hyperlinking that screenshot. You could create any kind of image you wanted and hyperlink it back to your lead gen page. Doesn't have to be a screenshot. Whatever you think is what you want to do. But just remember that on your VOW site, when you create the page, you're going to put a picture of some sort that links to the actual web page where the lead gen tool lives. On a website that is WordPress or something like Playster that has a blog on it, that has more editing tools that support script, you can actually insert the script on the HTML side of that and put the button there. So either way that you do it is fine. This one's kind of neat because the script makes it interactive when you mouse over it. I don't know, it's a little bit more sexy. I don't know what you want to call it. So that's the really quick and dirty way to make a landing page. And the benefit, remember, is that you're building this within your website, so then you can actually take the custom page that you've created within your website and post that to social media or share it via email or however you want to share it. Brings people back to your website where they can do other things if they want. They can contact you, but it also gives them this report or access to the report. So that's really all a landing page is. I know that I hear a lot of people say, if you buy this tool, we'll give you 10 custom landing pages. You can make those on your own. You don't need somebody else to make landing pages for you. Can I show you what the report looks like? I could. Let's see if I have one. Yep, complimentary. So when the user registers for the report, they're going to get an email that says, thanks for requesting a quick CMA. Here it is. Don't judge me on what this report looks like because there's actual settings where you customize what the report looks like within CloudCMA. It's pretty simple, but I didn't do that for this one. So it's called a quick CMA within CloudCMA, and you can customize the pages that are included and not included. So this is the one that I did really quick on my site, my lead gen tool. It's taking a really long time to load. I think I included too much. Come on. Oh, while that's loading, I'll show you. There it is. Okay. So it's called a quick CMA. It's not made out to anybody. It would have just their general name on the front cover, but it's not like you generated this massive report for a buyer or anything. I included the information for the company, right? And I think I included all of it, so you can customize this. You can drag and drop. I can send you the instructions on how to customize this. And then it gives, it's like a CMA, but it's a sort of a dumbed-down version of a CMA. So that's what a report looks like. It's going to include whatever, active, recently sold, and expired listings in a quick CMA that you include. The way that you customize that, I'll send you the instructions, but you would do it under CMA. You actually create a CMA, and you edit the CMA that you've created. Under Customize, you edit the quick CMA here. Oh, no, not there. You edit it here. I'll send you the actual step-by-step instructions. It tells you exactly what to do. Oh, you have to call it a web lead. You include the pages that you want to include, and then as long as you title it web lead and generate a CMA, that's the template that your lead gen page uses to send the CMA out to whoever registers for it. But I have all those instructions step by step. I'll send them to you if you want. Does it mess with your other? No. So it does not mess with your other templates. It's saved as a one-click report. And when you name it web lead, it's just for that. I mean, obviously you could use it for whatever you wanted, but the one that you title web lead is the one that lead gen tool will use to include what pages and what you don't want to include. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay, good. All right, so that was the quick and dirty. So now that you know how to use this tool and create a landing page, you can create a landing page on your website for anything. You don't have to publish it on your live website. You could create pages that are call to actions for anything. So this is just one idea. You can create a landing page for the lead gen tool that allows people to get instant reports. Another idea that we saw at the conference that we all went to last week was creating a landing page that includes tools for sale by owners. I'm not exactly sure what, maybe research tools you could include links to, reports you could include links to, and then it brings for sale by owners to your website, and when they get tired of selling their house on their own because they can't, they hire you because you've provided tools for them. So that's one idea for a landing page. You could create a landing page to share certain information on social media where it has all of your social links on one page and you can distribute that and invite people to connect with you on social media. So that could be like a social media landing page. There's all kinds of things that you could do with your landing page. You can use Google Forms and create a form and embed it on a landing page on your website. For instance, like, I don't even know, gathering information for, people who are selling in 6 months, for instance. You know, are you selling in 6 months? Here's a opportunity for you to tell me what your dream home looks like, and they can fill out the form. There's all kinds of things that you can do, but you can do it in both ways. So you can do it with that HTML piece, or you can do it with pictures and hyperlinking pictures. So, are there any questions about using the CloudCMA lead gen tool and creating a landing page either on your VOW site or on your blog formatted website? And remember, if you didn't quite get all of that because it was a little confusing with the VOW site, you can watch this video. All right, that's it. That's all I have. I'm 4 minutes early this week. I think I get a gold star. If you don't have any other questions, then I'm going to go. But if you want the step-by-step instructions to customize that web lead CMA within CloudCMA, I will email it to you. So just send me an email requesting it, and I will reply with the step-by-step instructions. It's not very difficult. It's actually very easy. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.